Referee, 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 referee to everybody. Today I'm here to present to you the top 10 games of 2015 for me. For me. This is really between the PS4 and Wii U. The rest, I didn't touch. So let's get started. Number 10 is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. My first Call of Duty, and I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I played the story a little bit. I still have to finish it. It was a lot of fun though, and there's co-op single player. At least there's options, and it looks actually really nice as a game. I love the environments, even the maps in the multiplayer. It looks really gorgeous, and the maps are not too big, not too small. There's a lot of space. It's so much fun. There's so many modes for multiplayer, team deathmatch, free for all, demolition. So many maps, modes, and it's so fast, quick. Responding as time is amazing. I get killed, I come back. I kill somebody, I come back. It feels like you're a god when you're shooting everybody. They added a new mechanic where you jump in the air, you can jump on the walls. So many guns. It's so fun. My first Call of Duty, so I'm still fresh. I'm not tired from other games, and I really enjoy it. I will be playing it for a while now. So, and the zombies are super creepy and fun. So go get that. Number 9 is Splatoon. Splatoon got 2 awards in 2015 at the Game Awards. One for Best Family Game, one for Best Shooter. Best Shooter, beat Call of Duty, beat Star Wars, beat all the shooters. Yeah! Splatoon is a lot of fun. It is a game where you use ink to cover the ground and kill people, and it is fun. You don't kill anybody, but because there's no red for color, but it's so fun. They had events where you could be on Team Hot Dog or Hamburger, Team Pizza or something else. It is so much fun. I love it. It is just whenever I go in there, there are 3 minute matches. There's ranked battles. There's so much in there, just in that little mode, and they keep adding new maps, and they're such big maps. I even go and play with my friends online. There's a single player which is actually really fun. I'm still not finished with it, and it's unique. It's not just the same thing, just taken from the multiplayer. No, it's its own thing, and it's fun, and so I'll go back to it. Splatoon is a lot of fun. It is worth the money. It is worth a lot of money. Go buy it, play it, and you will be playing for the next few years, centuries. It is so unique. No one's done that. Nintendo, you're a god. Thank you. Number 8, Super Mario Maker. Super Mario Maker, I thought it would be my game of the year, but it's not. It's number 7. Was it 7? 8. It's number 8. Super Mario Maker is a legacy game where they give you the tools to create your own levels. They even added new things just for this game. There's so many different themes, so many different items. You could use costumes and become, like, I could be Luigi and play in a level as Luigi. I could be Peach. I could play as more than one person, one character in that freaking level. There are millions of levels online. People make music levels. They're geniuses. I've heard themes of Zelda. It's so much. It's such a nice thing to just see. People creating a new language. People doing theme levels. People could do puzzles. People could create levels that could have never been possible without this because Nintendo doesn't want to make it complicated. And some levels are really, really hard, but because of checkpoints and because, well, hopefully you're not a loser, you can do it. That's how good a game is. I'll be playing this game for a while now. I will be playing it for the next few years, for my whole life. This could be a definitive Mario Bros. Game. It is so fun. I love it. Just go play it. It's another game you have to just buy. Everything on this list you have to go buy. These games are amazing. Number 7, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is a game with clay. Everything's made out of clay. You have to use the pen to control where Kirby's going. That's how you hit the enemies. There are challenges. The challenges are a lot of fun. I love how tough they are, how instead of having levels, you have a million of those, and it's so much fun. The levels actually look super nice and innovative, and it is actually a really nice looking game. I loved it. It was very surprising, and I think for a single player game, you could even play co-op, and I enjoyed it a lot. I can't wait to see what Kirby does next because I enjoyed it. It was a nice platformer. Number 6 is surprising. I know y'all gonna hate me for this, but The Order 1886 is my number 6. Coincidence? I think not. The Order 1886 is a really good game, believe it or not. I don't care what you say. The story is amazing. The characters are super strong, and I don't mean just physically. I mean personality-wise and all that. It's the game's a bit too dark sometimes, and it looks gorgeous though. They look super human. I've never seen a game look so real in my life until now. There are a lot of quick time events. The weapons are cool, but the problem is that you can't use them whenever you want. It's really whenever the game says you can use these weapons now. The collectibles are kind of cool, but there are too many of them. I had to use a guide to platinum the game, which I did, but it was a lot of fun. The game is not 6 hours, believe it or not, so shut up on whoever says it's 6 hours. It's not 6 hours. It's at least 8 to 10 hours. I take 10 hours if you go for everything at least. I just love going through it. There was a lot of exploring because you could go back and get collectibles when you didn't have to, and I just loved it. I think because of the ending there will be a sequel. So please, and there's a lot of care put into that game. They will for sure make it better. If there's a next one, they will make it better so that people don't hate like you. But honestly, for $10, I got for $10. Maybe not for $80 or for $10. Go buy it. It's worth it. You have to play it. You just have to, or don't. But I think it's worth it. Number 5 is my baby, Guitar Hero Live. Guitar Hero Live is a very special game. I've been a fan for years. They haven't released one in a while now. Fuck Rock Band. No, I'm kidding. I want to still play Rock Band. But Guitar Hero Live, they added a new live mode. There's Guitar Hero TV with over 300 songs. They keep adding new songs weekly for free. Free DLCs all the time. Fuck yeah. Go buy that. Go buy Guitar Hero Live. It is $130, maybe cheaper for you. It's affordable. The guitars are new. They actually changed the button layout. It's so fun. It's 3 whites on top of 3 blacks, and they made it easy but more challenging in a way. There are more modes than ever. They even added the rival thing where you could fight people online. The competition is there. There's a lot of upgrades. It's super super fun. I'm playing it all freaking time. I think I'm gonna platinum hopefully over time. But I love this game. If you love music, if you love rhythm, if you love real music, go get that. There's even some pop music for you. I don't know if you like pop music or some electronic that doesn't belong here, but there are a few. But it's mostly metal and rock, like System of a Down and all those. But I love it. This game will be supported for the next few years, so thank you, Activision. They will keep providing new songs for free and everything. They will never charge us. I think that is a beautiful thing. So thank you, and I will be playing it for a while. Thank you. Number 4 is the final in its series, Batman Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham Knight. Yeah, I'm Bruce Wayne, I told you. But Batman Arkham Knight is such a... It could have been perfect if it wasn't for the ones before it. If it wasn't for Asylum and City, Arkham Knight would have been perfect because of the addition of Batmobile and because of how much bigger and better it is. It is a better game gameplay-wise. It looks even better. It has actually possibly a stronger story. But the issue is they added the Batmobile and a tank, which people weren't really fond of. I liked it a lot, but I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Like some boss fights involved those, and I didn't really want that, but it was there, so it's like, okay. But the gameplay is perfect as always, better. The missions are nice, but what's shined in this story was, well, first of all, the plot twist in the story shined, but the side missions, I love the side missions. They were super fun. They involved Penguin, the Riddler, and that's what shined to me. I think that was even better in the story stuff, believe it or not. There were a lot of them. I spent a lot of hours because of how the gameplay, good the gameplay is, and I loved it. Batman Arkham Knight. Go play the whole Batman Arkham series, even Origins. You will love it. It's such a Batman game, and if you like Batman like me, you will love this. So thank you, Batman. Number 3 is Dying Light. That was a big surprise too. It's a zombie game, a survival zombie game where you just go around the big open world, and you can loot whatever you want. There are zombies everywhere. The day and night cycle shows you different zombies. There are humans you have to kill. The story is actually really amazing, and it surprised me on a lot of levels. I love the characters. I got emotional at some points. What you do is super fun. The way you do parkour on different buildings, you could jump wherever you want. It doesn't feel like impossible, but it feels like a bit of a Spider-Man there, where how the way you could just manipulate your movement. I loved the side quests. There are a lot of them. I still want to go back and play more of those, and I love just playing the game. Honestly, even if I wasn't doing a mission specifically, I love walking around the world. That's how good the world is. I felt like I was in a zombie apocalypse, and that was believable. I love The Last of Us, and it's a better game, but Dying Light was in a way more fun. So thank you, Dying Light. You're underappreciated. It sold, I believe, over 6 million copies, and there's an expansion coming. So go get that. Go play Dying Light. It is a very underappreciated game, but I loved it. Trust me, it is worth your money. You could spend a lot of hours with that. Number 2, I thought would be number 1 for a while, but Metal Gear Solid 5: Phantom Pain was my first Metal Gear Solid. I loved it. The gameplay was perfect. I still think there's not really a game that's much better gameplay-wise, but it was such a innovative game. You could approach a mission any different way. You could go just going straight in, or you could go stealthy. And you could actually sneak in. You could use stealth in the mission and never get caught and win. You could change the weather. You have a companion with you that helps you. You can use airstrikes. You could use your soldiers. Well, sometimes. You could use different guns so easily, sleeping darts. The game uses the gameplay in such a perfect manner. The game is polished. The world is actually really nice. I find there are a lot of bland environments, but whatever. The gameplay is just that fucking good that I don't care. The story was actually pretty great, but it could have been better. When there was a story, it was great, but a lot of times there wasn't, which was a bit disappointing. But again, this game is all about the gameplay. It is clearly the last Metal Gear, at least the one from Kojima. Sorry, fuck Konami. And I was in love with it. I'm still in love with it. I would probably go back to it and do more or restart it or something because that game is just perfect gameplay wise. But it's not a 10. Number 1 is a surprise also, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt. My name is Geralt. He's right there. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was my first true RPG, and I'm 60 hours into it right now. I'm still playing it. I've done about 93 quests, and I'm in love with it. It's just so much fun. The gameplay, even if it's not the most polished gameplay, it's still fun to use fire whenever I want. A magic trap, I could use bombs, destroy monster nets. There's so much to do that game. So much content. I love just going. I went in the map and I went to every single question mark just to discover and get points. And I love the point system, like the upgrades. I love leveling up. I love the alchemy. I love crafting. It's so fun. I love just going in my menu, and sometimes I will actually spend a few minutes going in the menu and just looking at the different weapons and looking at how much they're worth. I will go selling things. I will go read the book sometimes, the notes. Very interesting. The story shines in this game. The story is probably one of the best. I fucking love the story. Geralt, Triss, Yennefer, all the other characters, the Bloody Baron, they're beautiful. The stories all intertwined. So, for example, a lot of main stories, once they're done, they will actually be transferred to the side quest, and you will be able to find a side quest that is less important but feels even more important, and you don't have to do it. That's what's cool about it, but you will want to do it. That's the point. You will want to, and I want to. So I'm doing, I think, almost every side quest. There's even this, and they all have stories. There will be characters I will meet once, never see them again, but they were beautiful characters, and I love them. That's how well written the game is. That's how well written it is. There's even a new thing called, I don't know if it's new, but it's called Gwent. It's a magic card, well, it's a card game, and it's fun. It's a point system where you use whoever has the most points wins at the end. It's a bit of strategy, and I'm enjoying it, but it's not really the highlight for me. But I like that it's there. It's an option. It gives you more content. The game has so much content. I'm 60 hours into it. I might probably spend another 20, 30 hours. CD Projekt Red, the company that made it, is a very small company, and they gave every single copy like this in a nice box like this. It came with a soundtrack and a CD. It came with a nice soundtrack, by the way. It came with stickers. It came with a big map. It came with 16 free DLCs, whether they're missions or things that they added. And they released 2 expansions. Well, one is coming out this year. And overall, they're $25 for over 35 hours of content in hours. So, I mean, these guys are amazing. Someone else would have charged fucking $100 for this, but these guys are just giving it like that. Like the game, I paid regular price and I got that. Someone else would have said, "Oh, you have to pay $20 to get more." Oh, no, screw you. CD Projekt Red won Developer of the Year. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt won Game of the Year. Thank you. So please share in the comments your top 10 games of the year of 2015, or your whatever you wanted to actually. Whatever you loved. Share, subscribe, like, comment. Love us. Book is art. Ruffy. 2015 was an amazing year. I loved it. This year will be even better. But you gotta play all these games on the list. All these games. And there are other games that could have made it but didn't. But these were the elites. So thank you. Have a nice day.